Yeah, NCEA has been around for just on 2 decades now, so it's time for an update, time for a change, the future is really positive and pretty exciting.
The bit they liked best, establishing stronger ties between schools and industry.
Yeah, that on its surface level sounds good. I like that idea. I like the idea of, having, I mean, I don't like the idea of thinking about our children being a pipeline to industry, but for the kids who want to be mechanics or the kids who want to be builders or the kids who want to be chefs, a way to be able to do that. And you're saying they're sort of doing that on some level now. I don't hate that idea in principle.
Well, I think that's part of actually, ironically, the idea of NCEA was because you can have these small units, they can be, you go along, work at a mechanic, you learn how to do some small thing. It's like a micro-credential, right? And it all adds up towards the level. Whereas they seem to be saying, no, you're going to do physics and it's going to be this big block. And if you fail or pass and there's 5 topics a year, whereas NCEA, what's confusing for us, but as meant to be part of the sophistication, is there's lots of little credentials throughout the year that add up.
Yeah, all right.
We're in the process of setting up a trades academy, so to strengthen the vocational pathways can only be better for the whole of our country, both academically and, of course, vocationally.
But for now, they'll keep on delivering NCEA, the qualification that's fallen out of favour.
There we go. That's the end of that story. Now, before we came to Clint, you were talking about questions around the finances for it, were you? Do you want to expand on that at all?
Yeah, no, it's just, I think I've kind of already said it, but, fundamentally, they're not putting enough money into education, and this feels like a distraction. And look, if they made the grading system clearer at schools, I think that would be great. If I could understand how my kid is doing, go back to out of 100, go back to A, B, C, D, E, F, great. But it doesn't fix the fundamental problem that there aren't enough teachers. They're not paid as well as they should be so that we retain them. And they're not supported by enough teachers' assistants and all the other resourcing that schools need. And that's the fundamental problem. And if you want to improve educational outcomes, that's what you would do. But they've chosen not to. And, goes back to what you were talking about with Craig Rennie the other week. It's all choices, right? They've chosen to put bugger all money into education because they wanted to give tax cuts to landlords. Yeah.
And when we're talking about choice, for those who weren't here, it comes down to their budgets. When they say, that's outside the terms of the budget, you're like, but you guys set the budget. You have on some level have endless amounts of money if you want to, and you're saying we're going to draw a line in the sand here, then all of a sudden you can't pay for it, so therefore it's not within budget. Ferries are a perfectly good example, right? You said not 3 billion. You drew a line in the sand. It's going to cost 3 billion. It's between me and you. But you said that was a line in the sand. So you cancelled it all. You're going to try and do something better for less. You're not going to, but you decided that the budget couldn't be 3 million. It's not that it couldn't be 3 million. It was a choice you made. You drew a line in the sand and you said, this is what it's going to be. The health system, there is a budget for the health system that you go, okay, that money's going there. If you wanted to, you could hold that money there and get another pile and put it there as well. But you choose not to. They're all just choices. They're all just choices. And sitting in front of a politician going, $17 billion, that was a choice. Landlord reimbursements, tax cuts, that sort of thing. Why did you choose that over, for example, increasing the pay of teachers, nurses, doctors, police, firefighters? Why did you make that choice? I'm not going to challenge you, but you made a choice. Why did you make that choice rather than, let's say no tax on the first $15,000, which is a pretty common thing by some. Why did you make that choice? Landlords and tax cuts versus. That's what I wanted. That's what I want some people to ask them.
Yeah. It would be nice to see, a proper assessment of, the government spends $150 billion a year. Is it spending their money on the right things? Instead, you see, and I think we're going to watch Chris Bishop. They talk about, there's only so much money in this pot. Yeah, but you made the size of the pot.
Yeah, you went and had a ghost moment where you stood behind Demi Moore and you did this and you made the pot and you made it the size you wanted to make it. Maybe he's okay. There you go, designers. You ready for that, Discord? I think Christopher Luxon in the front, and Christopher Bishop behind, like on Ghost, making the pot, and then they chose to.
I'm not sure that'd be a seller, man.
Could be a t-shirt. All right, sorry, I apologise, Fano. I went off on a tangent there for a second.